Well, gang, the time has come. How exciting is this? Noah's getting ready still. But we can go ahead and start the stream. I'm cautiously excited for today. I'm curious to hear what you guys think. We'll get our bingo board going in just a moment here, but getting everything ready here on the side. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've done one of these. It's let's see, what was the last one? I think it was September, because when I went in to edit the bingo card, it had a bunch of iPhone stuff on it, and I was like, oh, forgot about that. Huh. Interesting. So, what we'll do today, order of operations here, is we'll get started. We'll do our analysis. We've got about 30-ish minutes until Dub starts. And if you're new, if you haven't been on one of these streams, what we typically do is once the event starts, we'll kind of give commentary to help you guys sync up if you want to stick around and watch for the actual event. But we stay live, we'll react, we'll have commentary and the boring parts of the keynote where not a whole lot happens. So keep us open in a tab in the background, a separate monitor if you've got two. You guys probably are in that boat to some degree. Here we go. We got Noah.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. So we gotta get into this. We gotta start with the bingo board, I think, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you want to create your own bingo board to play along with us, where's my little? Oh no, the banner. The banner's gone. Oh wait, no, it isn't. It's right here.
Good.
So yes, got me scared there. If you want to create your own bingo board, see how you do, feel free to go to darkmodepodcast.com/bingo. Noah, how's it going? Are you excited?
Oh, I'm very excited. Any morning that's an Apple event, I'm excited for. And especially today, I feel like we've heard some rumors. There could be some big things happening today. I'm like, some events you're like, every Apple event is fun. It's fun to have an Apple event. But some events you're like, I don't really care about this product that much. I'm not going to buy this one. Like, I'll check it out, but whatever. This one, it's the software. Everyone has the software. Kind of excited.
Yep.
I'm excited.
That's true. That's a good point, because no matter what they announce today, you can get it on your phone or laptop or whatever it is, because it's software and it's free and it doesn't require you to buy anything. So we got to love that. Let's go ahead and get started here with our bingo. And I saw yesterday during our special dark mode evening before Dub episode, a couple of people were suggesting that we should put things that won't happen. So like the one that came to mind, I think somebody said this yesterday, no apology about Apple Intelligence.
I definitely believe that.
Yeah. Oh, well, I guess here's the question. Do we want to be cheeky and greedy and break out the 26 into like macOS 26, watchOS 26, iOS 26, and get like 3 or 4 different bingo tiles?
I feel like we can fill the board without doing that. Let's try. Okay. And if we are at the last minute, then we can do that.
That's a good idea. So I'm at the very least, I'm going to put iOS 26. I think that's fair game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also going to put macOS naming convention, because I think that there's still, even if it's macOS 26, I think they're still going to give it a name, like a California name. You know what I mean?
Do we want to commit to Tahoe, or just that it's going to have a California name?
Do we want to? It's risky. It's risky.
It is. It is risky, but we're not here to just play around.
This is true. Well, I'll tell you what, if we do put it on, we should not put it on the free space axis. It's got to be somewhere where if it doesn't happen, it's not going to torpedo the whole thing. So let's put it down here. I'm putting Tahoe.
Okay.
We'll see. Let's see. What else do we have? Oh, what were some of the... Sam was talking about a couple... Oh, round icons.
Yeah.
That's another one I'm feeling dangerous about. In fact, I'm going to move iOS 26. Well, I guess that's on a diagonal. Tahoe shouldn't be on a diagonal. It should be here because I'm scared about it. We're getting strategic with our bingo placement because, obviously with the Tim Cook free space, anything on the diagonal or the up and down is going to be easier. But anything in these spaces that are like around the edges don't have to, it's not going to screw up too many things.
Right.
See, we're getting really clever about it this time. Let me take a look at the chat. Anything else you got?
There's a lot of stuff. We could talk about the glass redesign. We could put that on there.
Okay. So let's do circle icons, glass UI. That's good.
Okay.
AI
battery mode. Oh, yes, we just thought of that at the same second.
Oh, we're so cute. Also, speaking of, we do this. Let me invite you to, you don't have to use it if you don't want to, but the second StreamYard with the Apple, with the keynote.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Why am I blanking all of a sudden?
Hang on. We can definitely get some more. What else was in the rumors? New
VisionOS. We could honestly at this point, I would put VisionOS as a thing just because I honestly don't know if it's going to be brought up in any substantive way at all. I'm very curious how they handle that.
Preview app, games app.
Oh, yes. Wait, I'm going to put that on one of the good axes. Okay. Ooh, okay. Here's a comment that is interesting, which is supported devices. We don't typically do that, but for a software event, I think that could make sense. Do we want to say like which devices are going to get support?
The rumor that I saw was that the 10, what was it? The 10R and the 10S are losing support. I think that's what it was, but the 11
makes sense.
Keeping it. So we could put that.
Okay. iPhone 11 and up.
Yeah.
That sounds reasonable. I'll say this. I think that this axis is looking pretty promising here. We've got the no apology, glass UI, Tim Cook, iPhone 11 and up. We need something else to bring it home so that we can have a good, solid feeling bingo down there.
I agree.
I'm seeing a lot of comments about M5, new color iPhone. Someone talking about, new OLED touchscreens to macOS natively. Folks, I'm going to just preemptively say we're not getting any hardware. Don't get your hopes up. I know that there's going to be disappointment in the chat when that doesn't happen, but we got to prepare you now for this eventuality.
Yeah, not that we haven't seen hardware stuff at WW, but it's a software event, and it sounds like there's a lot of software to do this year. So I think it's going to be software.
That's true. That is true. I've got Craig does something funny.
Okay, good.
That's a good one. Let's see. Oh, one that I saw is a lot of people think that they're going to kill off Intel support in macOS. I'm not sure about that. I think it's too soon.
Yeah, the rumor I saw, it was a Twitter post, and I don't know if, I think it must have just been a rumor, but anyways, the rumor said I think the 2018 MacBook Pro was losing support, but the 2019 would still have it. So I don't think they're dropping Intel yet.
Yeah, no, I agree. Because here's the thing: for iMac, 2019 and later models are supported. So there's the 2019 iMac. There's also a 2020 iMac. There's no way they're getting rid of that. The iMac Pro from 2017 is still supported. This might be the last year for that. The MacBook Air support ends in 2020. So that's too recent for them to end that support, because MacBook Airs are in education. So they usually support those for a little while. MacBook Pro 2018, I think you're right, is going to be dropped. But there was a 2019, that's 16-inch with big Core i9s, $4,000 machines that are 5 years old. I think they're not going to drop those. The Mac Mini 2018, maybe that one goes. But that is the last Intel. So that maybe. The 2019 Mac Pro, there's no way they're going to drop that. That thing is way too expensive and way too recent for them to kill it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to go with a no on that rumor.
I agree.
What else?
How about new camera app?
Oh, like what?
Like they were going to redesign not new, but they were going to redesign the camera app. I think that was one
Okay,
of
I'll
the
call
rumors
it
that we've
new
heard.
camera UI.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. We can also get into some like what are like the verbal things? What are the little stims that they always put in there about like, we think you're really gonna love it, or like our users love X, Y, and Z. You know, what are those types of things that would be a punchy thing to include? Do you know what I mean?
I'm thinking like when they announce, if they announce the Glass UI iOS 26, how do you think they're going to frame that? Do you think they're going to frame that as like we brought it over from Vision Pro, or do you think that they're going to sort of skip that and just be like, this is the new, like, how are they going to frame that sort of glass look?
That's a good point. I don't know. How would they do that? Unrelated, but what about Apple Intelligence? I know we said that they're not going to apologize about it, and that we have the new AI battery mode, but are there any other things regarding Apple Intelligence that we're going to want on the bingo board?
Mixmoji.
Oh, Mixmoji. I'm putting that in a weird corner.
Okay.
Let's see. What's another one? I had one on the tip of my tongue a second ago, and then I forgot it. Dang it. Oh, we're running out of time. We got 15 minutes left here. Good heavens.
We're doing all right. We were halfway through the board, but the last half is always the hard part.
That is exactly it. Someone was saying stuff about Apple TV. I'm seeing new AirPods features. I don't know. Maybe.
Gemini support. I've heard the rumor that Gemini's coming to Siri, like how ChatGPT is there right now.
Okay. Let's go Gemini support.
How about
also add no hardware?
Sure. How about, do you think CarPlay Ultra will get a mention since it's going in, what was it, the Aston
That's
Martin?
what was on the tip of my tongue. Yes, you're right. That's a good one. CarPlay
Nice.
Ultra mentioned. That's good. That's good. Which that needs to be in more stuff ASAP. It looks so good.
I agree.
Let's see. We had the Games app. Oh, wait a minute. Controller support AVP.
Mm-hmm.
That was one we talked about yesterday. Ooh, what about a Severance reference?
I could see it because like season 2 came out leading up to this and it's like bigger than it's ever been. So I could see something.
I feel like maybe there's going to be a Severance reference in the opening video. That's my guess.
Mm.
And it doesn't have to be big because I think, was it 2022? They just had like a scene on a subway and Heli R gets on the train. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Those are at the end, maybe?
Even something little, like maybe a blue balloon. I think you're right. It was at the end.
I could
We got
see
a
it.
super chat here. Hope they say something about Cyberpunk native. That would be interesting. I mean, we're apparently going to be getting some gaming stuff, but it would be kind of funny if they do Cyberpunk 5 years after that game came out and make a big deal about it. That would be very Apple, though. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Somebody said, "What about a good morning?" We already have Tim Cook, but honestly, yeah, let's do it. Good morning. If he doesn't do it, though, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm sure he will. Here's my question. We have Craig on there. Obviously, we're going to see Craig, and he's going to have some kind of meme. Tim at the beginning. Do you think we're going to see John Turnus? Because he's theoretically more of a hardware guy, but it seems like he's poised to take over for Tim. So if we see him here, I feel like that's even more of an indication of that.
That's an interesting one. I could really, maybe.
Although not sure if it goes on the board, but
yeah,
I'm just curious.
I'm looking at other interesting. Somebody said HomeOS. Interesting. There's a game studio being bought. Oh, Apple's buying. I can't remember the name of the game studio, but I'm pretty sure they have to like go through a like an antitrust check to make sure that they're going to get cleared to buy it or something. I remember seeing that news. So I don't know that that's going to be talked about. Also, Apple's acquisitions are never really a big feature of their events. It's more like they buy somebody quietly and then a couple of years later you see the benefits. Like when they bought Beats and then all of a sudden they had the most incredible audio team and now everything sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Somebody said new watch faces. That's probably a safe bet.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Watch faces. I'm trying to think other things in iOS with the like specific. What were some of those quality of life things that Sam was talking about yesterday?
Oh, messages, the backgrounds and the polls.
Messages background. Okay. And what was the other one you said?
I think it was polls. You can like do polls in messages.
Whoa.
That was one that I saw.
Message backgrounds. iMessage. Oh, I don't know if this is a good corridor. We need a guarantee for the last one. Okay. We've done well, though. We only have one left, and there's 10 minutes until Dub starts. So we actually have done really well here. We focused, we buckled down, and we got it done.
Yes, sir.
I can't think of anything else. And look, chat, we gotta be rock solid here. Okay. This year, I want to be our first year of full board coverage. Okay. Whoa. I don't just want a bingo. I want, what do you call it when you get it? Super bingo.
I don't know. A blackout.
A blackout.
Or I think it's
yes.
pink this year, a pink out. That
Pink
doesn't
out.
sound good.
I don't like that. Sounds
Let's
like we're
not do
going to be
that
covered
one.
in Pepto-Bismol,
Yeah.
which could happen. You know, it's like
Yeah, you know.
like the Kids' Choice Awards getting slimed. We could just do
Yeah.
Pepto-Bismol.
Okay.
I feel like that's
I could see it.
appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw. I'm seeing some really crazy. People are saying 5G MacBook Pro. I'm seeing people saying new Mac Pro. It's like, dog, this is not the day for that. That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm seeing, I'll tell you what, we could put this on the board. Noah, how are you so beautiful?
Oh, that's so nice.
Sweet, sweet boy.
I don't know how I got to be this way. It was a series of bad decisions. No, I'm kidding.
Somebody said new color for hardware. I really don't think we're going to get any hardware at all, ever. This is it.
We have that on the board, no hardware.
Yeah. I'm also, why can't I see the, oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, I hear music.
Beginning for Dub. We've got a cool animation with what are very clearly Apple Intelligence colors. So maybe we want to do another Apple Intelligence related tile here for our final one.
I'm good with that. I mean, we could talk about. I feel like you said before about the way that Apple's going to frame everything. I feel like they have to put in like our customers love Apple Intelligence and all the like. There's got to be something about like hyping up Apple Intelligence, like way more than it deserves to be. I'm sure that they're going to do that.
That's a good point. How do we phrase that? How do I word that?
I don't know, like hyping up Apple Intelligence or like over glazing Apple Intelligence. I don't know, something like that.
Okay, that's good. Apple Intelligence glaze.
Yeah.
And there it is. That's the board. We're locking it in. We've hit save. Some people were confused in the past. You got to hit save, and then it becomes clickable tiles. Boop, boop, boop.
Yes, sir.
And this year,
also,
we're going to fill this board.
I'll point out briefly, someone in the chat noticed that the date was wrong. I wrote June 8th by accident, so I just fixed it. So now it says June 9th.
That's, wait a minute.
Very
it fixed
important.
without me reloading the page. That's impressive.
When you hit save, it like reloads.
Oh, it
so
reloads.
It
okay.
Kind of. So it got the new version. But yeah, it's
clever boy.
That glaring issue was resolved, so we can all chill.
We can all calm down. We did have a super chat here from my other YouTube channel co-host Andrew. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be paying him, but oh well.
Well,
first
one was that €1.
Yeah, €1, which
Nice.
with today's exchange rate is probably pretty solid. So thank you, Andrew. $1.14. Look at that. Woo.
$1.14. Nice.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess realistically, what are our expectations for today? Like, what would leave you feeling satisfied from this event?
Okay, it's got to be the new redesign. We've seen so much of this glass. We're literally looking at it right now on the stream. It's all just like glass with like pastel colors going through it.
You're right.
So there's got to be a glass redesign. That's the big thing. And I don't know. I feel like if the redesign, if they pull it off and it looks really good, that's like the main thing for me. Because that's what we're going to like the bugs we've talked about, like they need to fix the bugs. We're not really going to know that from this event. If they say something, they've got the way to say it, then like maybe. Other than that, we're not going to know. So I feel like as far as what we're going to know, it's got to be the glass redesign. And I'm hoping there will be some surprise feature like there usually is that will just be like a fun thing to see. That's what I'm hoping for. How about you?
I agree. I am very excited for the glass, and I think what I'm most excited for is seeing how far they take it. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
they could just like have a slightly tweaked window style for like the notifications, for like the drop downs, and like it could just be a fairly minimal thing, or this could be like across the board, sort of the way that we had it with macOS Yosemite back in the day, and but across the board, and that's what I'm hoping for. That would get me excited. I also want to point out we
Mm-hmm.
have another super chat here from Chile or Chile, however you would say that. I don't know. And Andrew, once again, with a Due Euro for my future travels. That's a reference. If you guys haven't seen it, Future Travels was a little bit that we did in our latest car channel video. You guys should check it out. It's a very weird video. The channel is called The Middle Lane. If anyone is interested, go check it out. We're working on a bunch of content this year, so I'm using my platform here to do some free plugging. So at ABP, always be plugging. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, very nice. Check after the event. Go watch the middle lane.
Good point. Yes, don't leave the stream. Go subscribe and come back to it later.
Yes.
But now, yes. So in terms of other expectations for today, I mean, yeah, the redesign is the biggest one. It's We're not going to find out today, but I really want stability to be a focus.
Yeah.
They'll never say it because that would mean admitting that there's instability. So that's not going to happen. I would say I'm interested. We've heard a lot about gaming, and I feel like I I think I know. Wait a minute. They're playing a freaking TikTok song.
Really?
Yeah, wait a minute, dude. If you're watching the preview of this thing right now, the song that is playing is like this TikTok song that's been trending for like the last 2 months.
Really?
Dude, what the hell is this? This is a meme song.
What's the meme?
The meme is like, hang on a second, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. That's so funny.
I am so out of the loop here. It seems like a lot of people in chat are
It's this.
get it. Oh my god.
It's like an AI meme, and then everyone's
Oh,
been doing like it's like this little TikTok dance, and everyone's been doing that. That's crazy. Why I did not expect Apple of all people to have a TikTok meme song in the pre-show for WWDC. Wow.
that's I mean, like, look, if you hadn't pointed that out, I would have like I've been like, yeah, this is like I could see this fitting the theme, but that is really funny.
That is so good. I have to tweet that. Hang on a second. Vamp for a minute.
You got to do like wait, could you if you could like Photoshop Tim Cook onto that dancing guy, or like AI deepfake Tim Cook onto that would be an insane meme. Oh, I think we're starting here.
Ooh. Yeah. I think this is it, folks. Let's see. Come on. The bar's high. We have high expectations here. We got Greg with the super chat. What the hell? Thanks, Greg, my goat.
All right, here we go.
As usual, we've got a very fun little opening cinematic here with F1. Ooh.
Oh, it's Craig in there.
Oh, it is Craig. Wait, did you see his helmet? It says Air Force One.
Oh my god, of course it does.
And CarPlay. Wait, this is good. They should actually put an oval track on the top of Apple Park. That'd be a cool thing.
Yeah, that's sick.
This is such an odd video. I will say though, let me get our bingo card up because we already have Tim Cook and Craig does something funny.
Yes, sir. Oh my
Oh my god.
god.
That was interesting. WWDC baby. That was an unusually funny and fun little intro video.
Yeah.
Oh, it was an Apple TV bit.
Yep.
Did he say good morning, by the way?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, there we go. Ooh, we have exciting new innovations. You guys heard it here first. Why is he telling us about how it's free? It's always been free. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
How's the volume for you, by the way? Do you want me to turn it up? Or... Okay, here we go. All right, Craig. Oh, Craig. Wow,
Oh
all right.
boy.
Right out the gate with Apple Intelligence. Dude, they're just gonna not say they're just not gonna mention the features that they didn't do.
Yep.
That's crazy. Oh my god. That's so funny that they said we delivered all of this. Well, just avoiding the fact that they didn't deliver half of the features that they said.
Yep.
Dude, what? That is so crazy.
Wait. Oh shit. They actually said something.
They did say something
Kind
about it.
of.
A bit. Interesting. We definitely got Apple Intelligence glaze on the bingo board, by the way.
Nice.
Do we want to check off no apology about Apple Intelligence?
Ooh, I don't know. We might
Or
have
did
to
that count as an
discuss that.
apology? Yeah. We're doing something new. Hmm. Hmm. That's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
I don't hate that. Ooh, let's go.
Mm.
I'm excited. I'm getting excited now.
Yeah.
Yeah, bud.
Okay.
Mm, let's see it. Oh, I can't wait to see this design. They're really hyping it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Oh,
All
oh, this is
right,
gonna
let's
be a
see
cool
it.
video. Oh, look, there's glass. A lot of glass and
Yep.
transparency and reflections.
Mm.
Look at all the glass on the table.
Yep.
What? I want to go in that room.
Look at that hello, that glass hello in the background.
Yes.
Sick.
Oh, they're teasing us on this. They're really teasing us.
Oh yeah.
Come on. Ooh. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Whoa.
Mm. Oh, it's Squircle.
It's Squircle. Sorry, Sam.
Ooh, I like those icons.
Oh. A universe.
Ooh, I like these
Ooh.
icons.
I like this. I like the background a lot.
Oh, there's the VisionOS mention.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh. Skeuomorphism is
Ooh.
back. Skeuomorphism is back.
This is fun.
Dude.
Liquid
Oh, I
glass. We've
like
heard that
that.
rumor.
That fucks. Ooh.
Mmm.
Look at the way it refracts in the corners. Oh, dude.
That's
Oh,
cool.
this looks so good.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hmm. Ooh, there's the new Safari.
Oh, this looks good. Yes. Oh, I love perfectly concentric rounded corners of the hardware. Yes. Ah, this is the attention to detail that Apple does that I love.
hmm
I love the way it refracts light. That's so sick.
Yeah.
This is sick. Oh, yes. That's huge.
Ooh, that's so much better. Oh,
Oh, yeah, bud.
wow.
Oh, yeah. This is sick. Oh, that looks so good.
Ooh,
Oh, that looks so good.
that's sick.
Ooh, the tints might actually not be dog shit now.
Yeah, I agree.
Because now it's like stained glass.
Yeah.
I am worried that this is going to be a buggy mess for a long time, though.
Yeah. Ooh, spotlight. Okay.
They got to fix Spotlight, by the way. That shit is broken.
Looks like they're doing something. Ooh.
No, this is sick. This is absolutely sick.
Yeah.
I really, really like that.
Nice.
This is like the new Aqua.
Yeah, I really like this.
Damn, dude. Look, even the window
Oh, here
behind
comes
him is like a
26.
Glass Vision Pro window.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yep.
There it is.
Wow. There it is. Interesting.
Ooh, there's Mixmoji. There's
CarPlay.
CarPlay.
Mm, I really like liquid glass. Mm.
The date was
But
April. Wait, was that April 1st or April something? It was a
dude,
weird
it's
date.
oh no. Someone said Luke seems almost turned on by this. Look, I can't deny that. It does say April 1st, you're right. The
Is
calendar
this an April
widget
Fool's joke?
is the whole thing a goof. I don't know if I like the all clear.
It's a little hard to see.
Yeah. Your favorite wallpaper.
Yay. Oh, that's
Whoa.
that. Okay, that is so sick. I'm excited for that because I
I
use this
like that.
wallpaper. That is so
Yeah,
sick. I'm excited for
this is
that.
gonna
That's
be huge
huge.
for you, Noah.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's sick.
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Hair Track Pro. Yes, we do. Ooh, 3D. That's crazy.
That looks insanely 3D. Is it gonna actually look like
Yeah.
that in real life, though? We'll
We'll
see.
see.
Whoa.
Mm. Really nice.
Really nice.
Oh, that's
This
really
does look
nice.
insanely good. The watch faces with glass are gonna be crazy.
You're right. New camera.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Interesting. Okay, so they're hiding away some of the other things. Hmm. Oh, I like that.
That's good that it's not on the top. Well, I guess some things are,
Yeah,
but you're not gonna change those things.
and I like that because it's still there, but it's a little bit more tucked away.
Mhm. Alright, photos. They brought tabs back.
Oh, I still don't like that layout.
I don't mind the Photos app.
It's dog shit.
Whoa.
That is very cool.
That
I
is
wonder if that's
cool.
gonna work, frankly.
Yeah. I could see it. I think Apple could do it.
I do like the tab bar. I'm a bottom tab bar guy, so I think
Mhm.
that's nice.
Yeah, this is cool.
Mm, I like that.
It's cool. Ooh. Okay. That's so much better than being on the top. That was so dumb that they're
I
on the top.
agree. You always have to, like, reach up there.
Well, that's nice, I guess. They should do that to the Contacts app.
Yeah. Also, the I feel like the pictures that it puts in are never gonna be as good as those, like, the lighting and the backgrounds and, like, people's expressions. It's just gonna be like, like the underside of your face in, like, a weird
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
Ooh, CarPlay.
Ooh, look at the font that they're using. It's like a glass
Yes.
font.
It was clear. How sick. They got the new Mustang. Ooh!
Hmm. That something about
That
that
looks good.
941 in the corner looks a bit weird. I don't
I see
know.
your point.
Okay.
Although, that
Looks
might be the
okay.
car's UI. I don't think that's
No,
part
the
of
one on the left.
CarPlay.
I don't know. It looks good. It looks good. I like the license plate. That's so much better than taking over the whole screen.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, you can tap back?
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh.
that's nice.
Yeah. Oh.
Live activities are cool too.
That's cool.
It's a four-cylinder Mustang.
Mhm.
Mm. CarPlay Ultra is gonna look insanely good. Ah! Look at it.
Yeah.
The first vehicle, the one vehicle is what they should have said. Dang, dude, this is a good update. I'm liking
Yeah.
this here.
I'm already happy.
Oh, we've never been outside.
Ooh.
I love the new clear font.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, that's nice.
Hmm. Interesting that nobody uses the keypad, so that's kinda hidden.
Yeah.
Hmm, interesting.
Okay, that's cool. Ooh.
Hmm.
Android has had this for a few years, but good to have it.
Well, better late than never. Okay, that's useful.
Yeah, that's cool.
Ooh, CarPlay Ultra mentioned, we gotta check that off.
Nice.
Okay, let's see. We got a couple of bingos about this.
Yes. There's the
Boom, there it
background.
is. Oh, I like that.
That's cool.
Ooh. Oh god. Oh, ew, ew.
Oh
AI
god.
background's gross. Gross.
Here's polls.
Oh, yeah. That is useful. iMessage is just goated. Sorry. Nothing else will ever top it.
Ooh, the keyboard. Look at the keyboard.
Ooh, that looks delicious.
I like that.
Hmm. Oh, I like this.
Hmm.
If anybody actually used Apple Cash, that would be very useful.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
damn!
that's
That was how I
great.
could always hide.
That's great because I get so much spam in my texting.
Yeah, I hate that. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
I like that. Mm, beautiful. Love it.
That's good.
Those are some great features. I really fuck with that.
Yeah, this is great. Oh boy.
God. Every time they talk about AI, I want to bash my brains in.
Here's Mixmoji.
A slot in a light bulb? That looks terrible. Why would I want these things? Why?
Hmm.
I like how that they basically just threw in the towel on their own inbuilt one. They just said, whatever, just make it there. Just chat
Yeah.
GPT. I don't
I
want to
don't want
see
to
an
see
AI
that.
picture of my friend. Sorry, never.
Yeah. Ugh.
Ugh. Yeah. Unique image is not like some crazy, oh wow, this is so cool.
Ugh.
They're just
It's
prompt
unique.
forwarding.
It's unique in how horrible it is.
Horrible.
Horrible. Ooh.
Okay. I do appreciate that Apple focuses on putting everything that they possibly can on device. I feel like every other tech company is like, just put it on a server.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, right.
Thank you, glamorous grandmother who definitely looked like she was like 50. Okay.
Cool.
But that also implies that both people have to kind of like be on the same page about how they speak.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah, yeah. It's neat. I would say lately I feel like a lot of WWDC features are like that's neat, but I don't have a scenario where I'll ever use it.
True. But some people will love
Ooh,
that.
new maps. We like that.
Ooh. Oh, there's this thing. I've been to this thing.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh, cool.
Okay. K-pop fans in the US are having a great time right now. That can't possibly sound good. Oh, Polo and Pan mention. That's a interesting.
Ooh, that was a good
That was pretty good.
transition.
I hope that works well.
Yeah. Okay. Mm, hmm,
Hmm.
hmm. Hmm. Okay,
I like
nice.
those features.
Please add tabs. Please let us organize our
Oh
wallet.
God,
That's what I want.
yes. I don't know why Lucid doesn't have a car key yet. That's kind of embarrassing.
Mm. Polestar's there.
Oh, look at that,
Oh,
Lucid
Lucid
on
and
the list.
Rivian.
Hell yeah. But when?
Nice.
At least it's up in October. I want to use that feature before the car goes back.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So it doesn't replace your passport, and it has to be a location that accepts it. That doesn't sound particularly useful.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hey, that's LAX.
Oh, this is nice.
I like that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Oh boy, gaming app.
Oh boy. No organization for wallet app though. So
Yeah.
sorry.
Unfortunate.
Sorry, bud.
Hmm.
I don't know about love. I've never heard of anybody that plays any of those games.
Yeah.
Chat, does anybody actually play any of the games that they show when they show these types of things? Like that there's a list there of all those games. Put
There's
in the chat if you
Balatro. I like
actually have played a single
Balatro.
one. Okay, you got one. That's good.
Oh, there
Yeah,
it
there it
is.
goes. You're exactly right. No, they just popped out the game section of the App Store into its own app. That's all it is.
Yep.
Wow. They said subscribers. They should have said subscriber. I'm pretty sure there's only one person.
Yeah.
How many people are multitasking games?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. We got to check off. Oh, that's our first bingo. Games app.
Woohoo!
Let's go. Is there anything else? We haven't heard about AI battery mode. I'm very interested about that.
Oh, that's true.
Okay. So no AI battery mode and no preview app. Interesting.
True. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so it's the same feature that everything has had for 2 years now.
Yeah. Also, I like this fake social media app.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That is a very funny little fake app that they made.
Yeah.
But does it save that as a screenshot when you do this? Like, are you gonna end up with a bunch of random ass screenshots now?
I'm
I
guessing you
hope
have to hit the check mark for it to save, hopefully.
ah, God, that new UI looks so good. I just pulled out my phone to see what the screenshot UI looked like, and I almost vomited by how ugly it is now.
Uh, yeah.
Cool plate.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm, I
Very
like it.
solid.
I like it. That was a great update.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a lot of extra features. I'm
Yeah, I
seeing
want to look
some
at that.
iOS hidden features videos coming pretty
Oh
soon.
yeah, for sure.
Okay, WatchOS.
All right, Apple Watch. Ooh, the Notes app
I
on
like.
my Apple Watch. I can't wait for that.
Wait, why? Also, this is going to be a freaking long keynote. It's been 42 minutes and we've only done iOS.
That's true. Okay. Uh,
Hmm,
okay. I don't know about this one.
I'm very on the fence about that.
Ugh, I don't like this.
Oh, it speaks to you?
I don't like that. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. No.
I don't
No.
like that.
No.
Shut up. Let me just do my run.
I don't want an AI voice telling. Oh, no, 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 no,
Ugh,
no.
no.
So much no.
Ugh.
Blech.
Ugh.
Oh, God, dude. That's actually
Yeah.
disgusting. I hate that. It
Mm-mm.
recognizes your effort.
Ugh.
If an AI voice is telling me to be proud, I've already lost. I'm sorry.
Oh boy. No, I'll
No, it
pass on
won't.
that.
Hard pass.
This I like. This redesign of the app, it looks pretty good.
I agree. I like that. I don't know that I would want to go through the watch app to pick my playlists. I don't know. Maybe if
Yeah.
I'm running only with a watch and no phone, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Okay,
That's
okay.
cool. I like
That's
that.
useful if it's right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Cool. I didn't notice the difference. That's nice. That is actually I like
I
that.
like that. Okay, this is some we didn't have enough, there were no rumors on WatchOS. We have no bingo tiles for this.
True. Do we get backgrounds on Apple Watch?
That would actually be really funny.
Oh my god.
Well, there you go.
Okay, sure.
Mm, Notes, it's a little too small a screen for that.
Yeah. Ooh, custom controls and control center is cool.
I like that.
Okay,
No new
for
watch faces?
WatchOS,
We
that's
thought that we had a
solid.
shoe in on that one. Wow.
Hmm. Ooh, the smart stack.
tvOS. I like the look of that. That looks so nice. I like the
Yeah.
depth. Liquid glass is so good, dude.
I like
It's
this.
literally aqua.
Yeah, this is sick.
Wow, they shoot us in a little Apple TV promo.
Of
The problem
course.
is they only ever advertise Apple TV to like Apple diehards. You gotta get the word out beyond the WWDC crowd. Everyone here knows about this.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh, a new season of Foundation?
That's
Oh, that's
exciting.
going on my list. tvOS is basically just an excuse for them to play a TV sizzle reel at this point.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Apple TV time. It's kind of like, do a little stretch, take a break, get a
Yeah.
snack. I don't think there's that many people that care all that much. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Karaoke on Apple TV. Oh boy. What? Oh no. Oh, I don't like that.
Oh boy.
That's interesting.
Uh, I mean, if you're into that, I guess that could be fun.
Cool. Okay, macOS time. Now I got to start taking notes here. Oh, the
Mhm.
crack marketing team is back.
Oh boy. Mm.
Hmm. The microbus. Tahoe. There it
Yep.
is.
There it is.
I really like that wallpaper background. Ooh, that looks
That is
good.
cool. Ooh, the more rounded windows is kind of interesting.
Hmm. Yeah, you're right. Hmm. I'm liking this.
Ooh, the bar at the top no longer has a background.
Oh, you're right.
It's just seamless.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Hmm. Oh, nice.
I like the clear menu bar.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's nice. Hmm.
I don't like the clear. I like that.
Okay,
I like the
okay, that's
tint.
cool.
Did macOS have tints before? I don't think so.
No, it didn't.
Hmm.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh,
Hmm.
interesting. Whoa.
Hmm.
It's funny because they always show those things and they always look good, but the contact photo that I have of you is like the most cursed thing in the world. It's gonna show up.
Yeah.
It's with the wig from when we filmed Billy's Day Off.
Yeah. Oh god.
Whoa,
Ooh,
I love the
the
glass and the
glass.
layers.
Yeah, that's cool.
Make meme.
Okay.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Ugh. Ugh.
Disgusting.
Okay.
Ooh, spotlight. That
Okay.
really needs an update. Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. I like that. I
Ooh.
like that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that is nice. That is
Yes.
cool. Instead of going into the help menu and, like, searching for a thing, that is nice.
Yes. That's really nice.
Hmm.
Okay. I really hope that works because Spotlight right now is unusable.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm. Ugh.
horrible. Every time it's like super cool, and then they throw in a little AI, and I'm like, ugh,
Yeah.
gross. Get out of here. What the hell?
Oh yeah.
Ugh, I don't like that. Hmm. Clipboard history. That's cool.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
That is not great. I
Yeah,
don't
what is
like
that?
that.
What?
That
That's
also, why not just use
what?
the rewrite feature? Why do you have to go through? That's like very circuitous way to do that.
Yeah.
I feel like they might be trying to do a little bit too much with this spotlight. I think it's going to be a bit confusing now.
Mm, it might be. It might be. But I'm
I
optimistic. It looks
like
pretty
it.
cool.
I fear there's a lot going on.
That's fair.
Hmm. Gaming.
The
Okay,
gaming app
gaming
is
time. Let's
coming.
see.
There it is.
Wow.
It looks nice, at
It looks
least.
nice for all of the 4 games that there are on the Mac.
Yeah.
Inviting friends to play. That's a bold assumption. That assumes that you have a friend that also plays games on their Mac.
Yeah, if you play games on a Mac, you have no friends.
Exactly. Almost all of those games are old.
What is this?
Is
The
that The
Sims?
Sims? What is Zoe?
Oh my.
Wow, I think that might be one of their first Mac release titles.
Hmm.
Overall, very happy with that.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
VisionOS.
I forgot about
I'm curious
VisionOS.
about this.
Oh, geez. And then we still got iPadOS after this. And that's going to be a big
Oh, I
one.
forgot about that. It has to be a big one. I'll be pissed. The fact that they're
I
saving
saw a
it for last
widgets
is
thing.
interesting.
Yeah. Expansive. Whoa.
But they're gonna look interesting.
Whoa.
The problem is it doesn't look like this, because what it looks like when you're in Vision Pro is a really nice high resolution UI element and then a grainy, horrible looking camera view of your real world. I'm
That
glad that they're
is,
finally utilizing the spatial, like that augmented reality stuff, though. That is pretty cool.
yeah. Oh boy.
Oh god, I forgot about personas. They're so cursed.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh,
That
o
is
okay,
a
okay.
lot better.
Yeah,
Still a little creepy.
yeah.
You and your friends. Yeah, okay. Finding another person with Vision Pro, not a chance.
Yeah. Oh
This
my.
one that implies 3 people with Vision Pro.
Yeah.
That's good luck.
Only 100? It's not that many.
Worldwide. That's useful. I
Hmm.
like that. Makes guest user less, you don't have to set it up every time.
Yeah. Mm, mm. It's cool.
That is cool. Oh, I can practice pickleball. Wow. Have you seen any? Oh, and I guess you wouldn't have seen them because you don't have a Vision Pro.
Yeah.
I hate this sort of like misty, foggy like extension that they do. It looks terrible.
Mm.
That's cool.
Mm.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that is cool. That chair in that room looked like your chair.
Yeah. My fake Eames chair. That was
Yeah,
probably a real one.
damn. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh, there's the VR
90
controller
hertz
support
hand
that we talked
tracking.
about yesterday.
Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Controller support, yes. macOS naming, yes. VisionOS, yes. Mixmoji, yes. I forgot about that one. New camera UI, yes. I did forget about a bunch of things here. My goodness. We still only have one
Yeah.
bingo.
Okay, okay.
Okay. I feel delighted.
Okay, the bezels, the app's home screen still looks ridiculous.
Yep.
Mm.
God. Apple Intelligence, oh, you can make a little, make a background out of AI and make photos. So annoying.
Ooh, that
Okay.
sidebar thing is
I
interesting.
like the sidebar.
Mm.
Games and friends. You see, you're losing me there, Craig. I don't have games or friends.
Yeah.
Have you? I don't know about pushed the limits, frankly.
Yeah.
Some wish the iPad could do more. Some.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, can we get a real file structure for once? Can you put folders on the home screen now?
Ooh, this is what we've all been waiting for.
They did it? They made Windows on iPad?
Hang on, let's see what we're working with here.
I gotta
All right,
find my magic
Cindy.
keyboard. I don't know where I put it. That's interesting. Ooh. Okay.
Ooh,
Oh, I like that.
yeah. Ooh.
Oh. Oh, they get bigger. What happens if you tap it? I like
Hmm.
this.
Mm.
I wonder if that'll actually work though. Okay. Hmm.
Mm.
Finally. We waited 7 years for this. Hmm. This looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It's kinda macOS, but that's what it needed to be.
Yeah.
That was an uncomfortably long pause that she did there.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Of an actual menu bar.
okay, okay. Dude, this is a good year for software. I hope
Yeah.
these
This
features work
is
well.
great. Bruh. Bruh.
Okay, thanks, Craig.
Like what?
What the hell is that?
Was iPad mini gonna get the windowing system?
Ah! I want 4 windows on my iPad mini.
Oh, that's cool. External display.
Mm, yes, let's.
It now includes features, period.
It includes features, is so goofy. I like the new folders, that's sick.
Yeah, I like that. Nice. That's good.
Oh, yes. God, this is why didn't they do any of this stuff sooner?
Folders in the dock.
Yo. Yo. Yeah, you can do
Wow.
downloads down there. Oh, yes, finally.
Nice.
Dude, it's literally a touchscreen Mac now. That's so sick.
Hmm. Oh, there's preview.
Oh, so that's where the preview app came from. We're counting that.
Yeah.
Mm, that's really nice.
Mm.
Oh, will it finally not duck all the audio all the time?
Mm.
I've never heard of that.
Me neither.
What is L2? Are we old? I can't imagine being out in public with an iPad recording audio, but if I was doing that, that would be useful.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
Again, if I was a content creator who used an iPad to record video, that could be useful, but I don't know why I would.
Yeah. Mm.
Hmm, interesting.
Ooh.
That's a really good iPad update. Holy cow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's phew. This is the update that we've been waiting for, folks, for
Yeah.
years.
It's huge.
Hmm.
Ugh.
I really like the new backgrounds, and I'm biased because
Yeah.
it's blue and that's my favorite color.
Mm. It is very cool. Ooh.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Okay, okay,
That's
okay,
cool.
okay. I like that.
Mhm. All right, let's wrap this up.
That was a long one.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Hour and a half. I've heard apparently the betas are fairly buggy, so I'm very curious to see how that goes.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What the heck is
They have a
this?
live pianist? This is interesting.
What is this? Mm,
I'm very confused about this.
This is so weird.
Somebody said this or Fitness Buddy, which is more cringe. That's a tough one, honestly. I'm so confused about this.
City Mapper saved my marriage. What the
Oh
hell?
no.
What the heck? This is so
I'm so
weird.
confused. This is going on for too long. Oh god. Well, that sure did happen.
Oh, what the heck was that?
What a interesting conclusion. Um, so there you have
What
it,
the heck?
folks. That was WWDC 2025. Man, that ended on a weirder note than I thought it than the direction it was going in. Uh sorry. It takes me a moment there to recompose myself after watching that. Yeah, people are like, it's clearly a joke. Yeah, no, we're aware of that.
This is not
Still
funny.
very well, yeah, no, yeah, that's the problem, really.
That's such a weird. I feel like that just like completely like drained my mind. Like all this cool stuff happened, and then it just like I don't know. That just like occupied my entire brain, and I can't even
I know.
remember.
I
So
forgot
weird.
everything else that
so
happened.
weird. What the
What the
heck?
hell?
Okay,
What
well,
the hell?
other than that video, we got a lot of really good stuff today. How do you
Yeah,
feel about this?
dude.
I'm impressed. How do you feel?
I am impressed. I know that we were worried yesterday. You, me, and Sam. We were a little concerned that they were just gonna be kind of putting makeup on a pig, so to speak. That's probably a not great analogy. We should maybe retire that as a phrase in the English language.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
um, hmm, I I was very impressed. I I will say though, and I noticed people saying this in the chat. I'm skeptical because Apple has kind of I don't know, they've kind of like lost a little bit of trust. In the past, they would show these features and I would be like, "Wow, that's amazing." But after the way things have gone the last couple of years, I'm we're going to have to see if they're able to execute that and if it's going to actually be good.
I mean, the good news is a lot of the big stuff that we saw today, I feel like this would be harder for them to fake than like the Apple Intelligence stuff. Because that was
You're right.
the Apple Intelligence stuff, that's very easy to fake and say, oh, this is coming eventually. And we'll address there. We have the thing about no apology about Apple Intelligence. We should address that. But like this stuff, the liquid glass and whatever, it might be buggy right now. You know, you said that the betas might be buggy, but I feel like this is such a fundamental core thing and it's like a UI thing. Like I feel like they're going to come through with this.
I agree. And it's very interesting that no matter what happens, every time we watch an Apple event, these comments show up. And I'm like, dude, did we watch the same event?
Yeah, what?
Because that was a crazy update across the board.
Yeah, that might be bait. I don't know, but like, I mean, come on, we got it was a new design and they actually did it right. We were talking last night, are they going to actually, is it a real coat of paint or are they really going deep and doing it? And it really looks like it's the latter because some of the designs, the fundamental core interactions have changed and they did all that, all these new features. The iPad gets proper multitasking and I don't know, so much stuff we could go on. It was a great event.
No, it was good. We got, although Greg did point out, no circles, update sucks. This one sucks, dump it.
I didn't want the circles. I'm sorry, but I didn't want the circles.
And people say this is underwhelming. What do people here's the thing. Some of you guys need to get your heads checked because I swear every single event you guys think that they're going to announce the next iPhone. Literally every single event that we cover, people are like, this was the worst event ever made. This was terrible. This sucked. They didn't announce anything interesting. I'm like, look, I agree that Apple has had some rough events and products lately, but come on, dog. This was a great event.
Yeah, this was good. This restored some of the trust in Apple that I had maybe lost. Like, look, it still hasn't come out yet. Let's let it come out. But like a lot of the stuff that they talked about, I feel more confident about it than what happened with Apple Intelligence. I'm happy. How can you not be happy? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I'm just putting up some of the people I'm putting people on blast, quite frankly. I'm saying, look at this. You guys got to get your reality straight because look, this is a software event at the end of the day.
Yeah, we got Greg, an hour and a half.
Update looks sick. People are just upset because 80% of the rumor videos they watched this year kept saying circles. That's it. People are always like,
definitely part of it. The rumors, like, so I think some people that are disappointed, they hear like things in the rumors and it gets like hyped up and If it doesn't happen, then you're like, oh, what the heck? I was expecting that to happen. It didn't happen. That's like not a great it's the circles. First, I mean, the circles. Do you really want the circles? I think that would look ugly. I'm just gonna say I think the circles would look ugly. Maybe that was the rumor. I know there were mock-ups and rumors and whatever. Come on.
I kind of liked it. I didn't
like it. I'm sorry.
In some of the rumors.
I'm sorry.
That's fair. Because the thing is, I wouldn't have minded it on the phone, but on the Mac, I don't think I would have liked it. But the site is now live, so I think we got to go through. Also, are you monitoring for the developer betas?
I'll keep an eye on that. I wanted to point out real quick, our prediction about the iPhone support was correct. So it's iPhone 11 and up, and the SE2 or the SE second generation as well. So we can mark that one off. And I also think it's pretty cool how they've done this page. So it's now apple.com/OS. And then they have the sub pages, iOS, macOS, whatever. I think this is really cool.
I like that.
How they're
unifying.
They're highlighting the fact that everything is super unified. And the fact that they have that overview page and then the sub pages and they're all grouped together with that header on the top. I think that's like a good direction. Obviously, with the version numbers, that's the sort of direction they want to go in. But like iOS, like all these operating systems have always been very tightly integrated, and new features that come to one come to all. So really highlighting that with the version number change and this layout and all that stuff, I think is a really smart move. So I appreciate that.
Definitely, I agree. As for our bingo board, I think this is our final tally here. I'm going to give us no apology about Apple Intelligence because that was some weak, they just kind of said, we'll come back to that. So I think we did pretty good overall.
Yeah. I will say I was surprised that they even said anything. It was not an apology, to be clear. They did not say, sorry, they did not say that they made a mistake. But the fact that they acknowledged it at all is more than I was expecting. So I'm not saying I want to give them credit, but like I was a little bit surprised by that, I guess in a good way, or neutral.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't think that they were going to say a single word. So we'll take what we can get. So let's now take a peek at the supported devices, because this is something that we were very interested in. We were correct about the iPhone 11 being the oldest supported iPhone. So if we go here to macOS Tahoe, this, I will be very interested. I bet you some of the older Intel Macs are going to be gone. Okay, so no Intel MacBook Air. Dude, that's tough. I'm not going to lie. If you bought a MacBook Air in 2020 in like March and you missed Apple Silicon and now you're not getting software supports, that's rough.
Yeah, and the MacBook Pro, it looks like only the 2019 and that unfortunate 2020 MacBook Pro, and then obviously Apple Silicon. So 2018 MacBook Pro gone as
and the 2019 15-inch, which has the same CPU. So that's interesting.
That's weird.
Same with the 2019. Yeah, so they've gotten rid of everything with a butterfly keyboard. That's gone.
Okay.
The iMac, they got rid of the 20. Well, was there there was a 2019 iMac. They got rid of that. They got rid of the 2018 Mac Mini. They kept the Mac Pro. Oh, no more iMac Pro.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so they're definitely trying to clear out the Intel.
Yeah, next year could be the end of Intel. Maybe 2 years.
I think it could be next year, honestly. You might be right.
I know, the Mac Pro is kind of the
holdout.
The one.
I think you're right. That's weird that if you click on it, it takes you to the Mac Pro page. Okay. Still with M2 Ultra. All right, let's take a look at iPadOS. What do we got? What's left?
Ooh, is mine going to still be supported? Hang on a second.
I think it will be. It is.
Wow.
Dude.
Okay.
7 years. That's crazy.
That's
Wow.
impressive. I wonder if all of those features are going to work. Obviously, the Apple Intelligence ones aren't, which I
Right.
don't care about. But like, will that multitasking mode work? The beta. I might put the beta on my iPad because I don't use my iPad, so I don't care if it's buggy. So I might get my taste on the iPad, and I'll see how it works.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. This new version of iPadOS might be the only thing that could get people like to upgrade from your 2018s. Because I feel like you can maybe now actually take advantage of some of the extra stuff that you get on the newer iPads.
Yeah, I mean the multitasking and the file management stuff is pretty huge. Those are like two things
Yeah.
that we've needed on the iPad for a very long time, and now they're here. So it's very exciting.
I'm very curious to see how they will run on the 2018 iPads because those are getting up there now.
Yeah, they are. We'll see.
Let's check Apple Watch supported devices. Okay, we kept Series 6.
Wow.
I don't think
yeah.
anything has changed then.
No, I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure that's the same as before. Because it cut off at the 5. Wow, guys, what an update. These are some pretty. What's going to be really interesting though? How are the patchers going to handle this new UI? Because I feel like we're gonna start getting to a point where these new graphics are not gonna run on older devices.
That is true. I feel like Apple is going to have an accessibility toggle to turn off the translucency or whatever. So I wonder if the patchers could take advantage of that or something. I don't know.
That's an interesting point. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and I've decided to use the M4 MacBook Air as my test mule to be running all the beta stuff.
Oh, the M4 MacBook Air. It's so beautiful.
It really is. I feel like it's I'm curious because what I'm going to try to do is for fuck's sake. Oh no. Wait. Can you say something?
Yes. Hello.
Okay, good. It stayed. It switched my AirPods to the MacBook the second I opened it up. I'm like, dude, I've been using them with the Mac Pro with audio for 2 hours now. Why? The second I open it to the settings app, it goes, oh, you must want to hear this audio.
Yeah.
I hate that feature so very much. Okay, let's see. Do we have let's get in the beta. But you see the thing is it's still in the Sequoia. Do we have to download a profile?
I think now there's a setting and you can say like developer beta or something like on the top of the see it?
There is. You can do beta updates and then turn them on, but I'm only seeing Sequoia.
I don't think I'm looking at the Apple developer website and it's still down. So I think it's just not quite ready yet.
Okay. That's what I thought. It has only been 12 minutes or something. So I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
But man, am I excited. I haven't been this excited for a dub in a long time. Because honestly, I'm going to say 4 years. I'd say 2020 was good because we had Big Sur and Apple Intelligent or an Apple Silicon. Like that was a big year. But this is the first good software year since then. I'm going to say it.
No, I agree. I mean, like we've gotten some nice things over the past few years. We've gotten a lot of bugs over the past few years too. But like this, I don't know. This is it seems like a little bit of a fresh start. I think Apple is kind of positioned in that way, and it really does like it's a new look across all the operating systems, unifying everything, and I don't know. It was a great update, a great presentation. I'm excited for all these updates. I'm excited to try them out. I'm excited to look at all the hidden features that they didn't have time to talk about. Like it was a great one. I'm very happy with this one.
Yeah, no, me too. I mean, dude, there's a lot to digest. It's gonna take me a while to make this video because this is a dense update, and thank goodness for that. Here's an interesting. I'm seeing this again now. The glass icons crafted for updated app icons crafted from liquid glass. What do you guys think about the all clear apps? I'm very curious because this is the biggest visual update that iOS has had in 12 years. Is that something that you would use? I'll tell you, I think I'm not sold on the all clear, but from what I saw, the tinting might actually look decent now.
Yeah, I feel like the clear, even in that picture there, is kind of hard to see. Like, if you have a good, I feel like there are certain backgrounds. If you have like obviously a single color, or if you have like or it's just like an abstract, colorful background, I feel like it could work really well. If it's a picture, like in these examples, I feel like it really doesn't work as well. But I definitely agree about the tinting, because the tinting right now is like horrible. It's disgusting. It looks so bad. But
yeah,
with the stained glass look, we'll see how this looks with third-party icons. We'll see what Apple does to bring the third-party icons into glass, because obviously if they can't do that automatically, then it'll take time for third-party apps to be updated. But I think that if you have a home screen of glass icons and you tint them, I think it could actually look pretty nice. So I would definitely give it a try.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm definitely going to be playing around with it more so. I feel like a lot of the previous iOS customization features were interesting, but I was never really like I wasn't as taken by them as I have been with this. I think this really does change the game. And the thing is, I saw a couple of people saying, "Oh, it's a reskin, right? It's just different icons and a different visual, but it's more or less the same." The thing is, though, it's kind of not. Like, take a look in the like the new dynamic navigation and controls, shared look across the system, the new camera UI, the redesigned tabs and floating icons, moving things that were across the bottom of the screen designed for a square screen into like circles. They did do a lot of like restructuring. And like I get that it's not technically features, like changing the way that the music app looks isn't a feature, but it is more than just a reskin. I mean, think about it this way. Look at this is the existing app, which I realize now you're not going to be able to see at all, but you know, that bottom bar I have always hated. I don't think that the bottom bar looks good at all. But this new one looks really nice. The player window being there, the search being like kind of separated and everything floating. It feels more full screen, immersive. The refraction looks incredible. It's way more than a reskin.
No, I agree. That's kind of the thing. Like, it's not just that they changed the appearance, but they did change some of the fundamental interactions. Like they showed, you're in that view and you scroll down and the player kind of collapses and the nav bar collapses and stuff. Like, that's a new kind of interaction. It's not just a reskin. It's not, oh, this thing looks slightly different, but it behaves the same way. There is new behavior. We looked at like tapping on the icon to bring up the larger menu. The big one, when you have you highlight the text, and instead of having to scroll through 5 pages of like 2 or 3 options per page, it just brings up a menu. Like, that's a nice quality of life improvement. The camera app being more streamlined and simple, that's a nice quality of life. Like, it's not just a reskin. They also changed some of the interactions, and it seems like they did it in a really good way. So I am impressed. I'm happy.
Yeah, dude, I'm stoked. This is a big deal. This is a really big deal. Um, it really is. I mean, I've seen a whole bunch of people, but it's Aqua. This is what it. This is as big as Aqua was in terms of being just like a really significant new visual style. And the thing about Aqua was it's a similar ball game, right? It added a whole bunch of things that we now take for granted as just like standard navigation items. So people probably would have said the same thing. Oh, well, functionally it's the same. It just adds a little extra, X, Y, or Z, and it looks different. Sure, yeah, that is what Aqua was. But that works. That's it. That's what you want. It's it's the visuals in addition to the ergonomics. It doesn't necessarily need to do something that different, but if it's smoother and seamless and integrated well, even if it's the same buttons, I mean, dude, this looks incredible.
No, exactly. And like sometimes you can have visual updates for the sake of visual updates. Like to be clear, these like interactions that we're talking
Mhm.
about, the some of the tweaks that they've made, they could have done that without changing the design system to this liquid glass, and like that still would have been fine. But like we've
True.
had largely the same appearance for a long time. I mean, iOS 7 was the big change, and obviously things look quite different now than they did in iOS 7. But since iOS 7, there's been a very gradual sort of change over those years, refining and changing. And now we get a big change. And sometimes it's nice to just have that change for the sake of having a change. We have something new. It's new. It looks cool. It's unified across all of the operating systems. It brings them closer together. That's another thing that you can talk about, like just
Mhm.
making things more unified and consistent across the operating systems. Like forget the functionality, just like that from a design perspective is also a nice thing. Like there's for
Yeah,
whatever reasons, however many reasons you can name, it's a nice thing to have. It's a nice thing to have.
I agree. It really is just dude, no, this is fantastic. I will say I am worried about stability. I'm worried because Apple's track record without having changed the fundamentals of how the operating systems work, they've had a lot of bugs. And we're now adding a lot a lot of features, a lot of UI, a lot of everything on top of what was already a kind of buggy system. So I am a little nervous, but overall very excited. What do you think?
I agree. I hope that Apple is using this opportunity to clean some stuff up, simplify some like smooth out some of the rough edges, maybe clean up some of the bugs. I wouldn't necessarily expect that because when you have a big redesign and a lot of features, obviously a lot of the development time is going to be spent on that and not so much on the
Mm,
bugs and stuff. But I just kind of hope that like if this new stuff is being implemented well, and like they're kind of cleaning things up as they go, or if they're implementing the new stuff well, and some of the old stuff that they're replacing that had some bugs kind of goes away. I don't know. I don't know
yeah,
if there's really a reason to believe that given the way things have been going. I could see it going
that's
either
true.
way. We're not going to really know. The betas will give us some idea, but betas are always buggy, so we can't judge it off of that. It's going to be hard to know until, close to launch, but we'll see how the betas go and we'll see how the progression goes if they start out buggy, and we'll see if they remain buggy. And I hope, because I agree with you, that it really needs to improve.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, I'm going to give them the pass on the betas. I'm not going to be someone who's going, I can't believe this. It's a buggy mess, et cetera, et cetera. I I am very much willing to give Apple the total benefit of the doubt. I think, especially on this day one beta, it's going to be a mess. But they're doing a lot, and that's fine with me. But on release, we gotta be on top of our stuff here. So I'm dude, yeah, this was a banger event with some really interesting stuff. I have to figure out what to talk about because frankly, this is the thing when you're a YouTuber and a big event like this comes out, I'm like, there's just not enough time in the day for me to cover everything because I want to cover iOS, iPadOS. I want to make a VisionOS video because those embedded like wall widgets look sick. But I can't make
Yeah.
4 videos in one day. It's just not going to happen. So I have to figure out. And then there's TikTok. It's like, oh God, I have to figure out what the heck I'm going to do. But yeah,
It's a
dude,
lot.
this was a lot. I'm also. Are you seeing the betas yet? Because I am not. I'm seeing people talking about it in the chat here. So it seems like it is not yet out, which is fine. This is a calm before the storm here.
Yeah, the developer site is still down. I think usually takes a little bit, but yeah, you'll be ready out of the gate to start making these videos.
Yes, sir. Woo. Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do now is go start getting ready for video stuff. But thank you guys so much for joining us. This was a really fun day. This was a really fun one.
This was a great event. Despite what some people in the comments who may or may not have been rage baiting were saying,
They definitely weren't.
it was a great day. Tune into Dark Mode next Sunday. We're going to have Sam back on and we're going to talk about all the stuff that we just saw today and compare it to our expectations. So that'll be a fun episode.
I think so. And we'll all have do you have a secondary phone that you're going to put the betas on?
I have a 13 Pro. I might try to put it on there because I do want to try it out.
Okay. Are you going to install iPadOS beta on your iPad?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I see, because my next question was going to be macOS, but I don't think on your main device. I think it's I'm not putting the iOS beta on my main device either. I'm not sure about at least not for a couple months.
Not for a while.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. This was a really fun day. Yeah, I mean, stay tuned because I'm gonna have I think I'm gonna do macOS, and we're gonna do hands-on with the new version of macOS Tahoe. By the way, this is maybe the first time that we had a successful macOS name leak.
Yeah, that's true. That turned out to be right.
Tahoe has been thrown out there for like 5 years now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on Sunday.
See you later.